Good morning. Lots of symbols this morning showing us where to go. Welcome to day, what is it, 26? Yeah, we're on a pedestrian walk. We've already left the albergue. I didn't show you the albergue. It wasn't all that. Though the lady was very nice. She told me my clothes wouldn't dry and overnight, and she's right, they wouldn't. So she dried them for me very nicely. And then she shared her cookies with me, the hospitalero. So even though we couldn't really talk to each other because she didn't know any English and my Spanish is, well, dreadful, it was a good day. Beautiful day here in the Camino. Got this dog over here. Well, he's shut up now. Looks like he's scratching. He'll probably come back to bark at me. There we go, like I said. Anyway, this doesn't bode well for the average pilgrim. The arrow is pointed along this road, but they're resurfacing it today. So, yeah, I don't know how that's going to go once other people get here, like, an hour from now, and they're actually getting some work done. Oh well. Anyway, like I said, the sun's out. It's a beautiful day. We're headed that way today. We go, I forget the name of the place already. Santillana del Mar, I think that's what it's called. So we're walking along the train tracks here for a little while, which brings me to something I forgot to mention earlier. We've been on a few boats, 3 already so far. I think there might be another one coming up. But today, we actually have to cross a train trestle. And wink, wink, it's prohibited. But, rule number 1, and not Camino rule number 1, but TNB rule number 1 is in effect. There hasn't been a whole lot to see since we left Santander, but got a pretty good view right now. We're headed up to where I just showed you, not over to this town. I just thought it was a neat looking town. But and there's another one way over here too. There's a bunch of towns all within range. Of course, we're going this way and over that hill, which is much smaller than that hill or that hill. Yeah. So there's an albergue in 200 meters. So my guess is we're coming into Boo. And no, not Boo as in mud, but Boo as in the town of Boo. Oh yeah. Church is up there. I see the steeple. Inside, I doubt there are any people. But that's because it's, I don't know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All I know is Boo is where we're going to take the train. So the train was actually pretty easy to find. The Camino runs right into it. So that's the train that goes the other direction. We have about 10 minutes, and then we'll get our train to go across the bridge for one stop. Just want to see the bridge. Want to see the bridge. Then we're done. I mean, it really can't be that far. So I think we might be coming up to the bridge. If I was looking at my GPS track, I would know, but I'm not looking at my GPS track, so I don't know. And yeah, well, that's the bridge. Wow. You're not allowed to walk across this. Probably could have gotten away with it. I mean, there's a cool church and all. There's a cool view over there. And we were going to come through Mogar anyway. But I was expecting like the Marty McFly Back to the Future Part 3 train trestle where the train dives off the end and crashes and creates Eastwood Ravine. Today it seemed a little more like the Camino Frances to me. A town every few kilometers. It's a small town named Gonzalo, I think. And this is the church. Took a little break right here in the shade of these trees. It's a long day, so we figured we'd take a little break. Usually we try not to take too many, but yeah, I think we're halfway. So we have about another 3.5 hours to go. So anyway, headed off that direction, over there. I know you can't really see it up there, but the sun's there, and the skies are blue, and the cars are fast, and it's blazing. What we got over here? Some cows sitting down in the sun. Maybe they're cold. To me, this is the smart guy though, standing in the shade. That's where I would be. You're the smart one. In the shade. I wish I could be in the shade the whole time. I would follow the shade the whole time if I could, but I can't. You're the smart guy. Okay, well, you're the smart girl because you're not a guy. So way out there in the haze is the ocean. Well, in a town, and then another town. And way over there is a big mountain with snow on top. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to zoom in just to see if it gets any better, but it's way over. I can't see it in the picture, but it's there, trust me. Mountain with snow on top. Eventually, we're going to go away from that gonna have to go towards that. I don't know when, but eventually. Not sure exactly where we are here, but we came upon this cool house on the other side of a lock gate, of course, so my hands are through the fence, but yeah, that's pretty neat. There's a big tree there too. Could really use that shade right now. Sun is blazing. Coming into our next town, Reykjavik, I think is how you pronounce that. I don't know. Somebody out there knows how to pronounce it. But this may be our stop. This may not be our stop. It's about noon. The sun's blazing. It's kind of hot. But there's another town, Santillana del Mar, or whatever I said earlier this morning, which is the goal. Still another 10 kilometers, I think. Making it, yeah, a really long day. But maybe if we stop, have a snack, have a beer, just one though. If we have more than one, we're done. Maybe we can make it the last 10 kilometers in the sun before it gets really hot. So we're quickly approaching one of the more beautiful sights of the day. Ooh, yeah, check that out. It's definitely memorable. I don't know what they make, but yeah. Welcome to Spain. We just left Reykjavik, I think. Yep, we decided we're going to try and do the last 9 kilometers. Should only take us an hour, hour and a half. On the outskirts of a town called Viveda, we've come across a really old looking church. I'm not sure how old it is. Oh, there's a dog. Someone lives next door. Oh, hi, Mr. Dog. How are you? Oh, looks like it's locked. Not that I'm surprised. But maybe we can get a little peek inside. Because there's a little light. Ooh, there's also... Let's just shove our arm in there and see what we can get. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. Yeah. I really can't see the screen. Hopefully it looks good for you guys. Let's see if there's anything back this way. Oh, there's a loft up there. Neat. And the door. Of course the door's open. There's a gate. Oh. Nice big lock right on it, right there. And spider webs, spider webs. Do 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 do. I know this all isn't really that old, but actually it's really neat looking. And this house, this posada, I don't know what posada means. Somebody used to tell me what posada means. I see it everywhere. I'm gonna go around the front of it. It's posada la something, but it's just, the style is pretty darn cool. I mean, look at that. That's all right. I'm gonna get one more shot of the front, even though it's on the road. So yeah, that's really cool. Could definitely live in a place like this. Before 2, and we're coming in to Santillana del Mar. Santillana, there's the sign. That said, here's the town. That says the town straight ahead, but you can see the town. It's right up there. See that right there? That's the town. So Santillana del Mar is actually kind of a neat little town, and this is only the outskirts of it. This is the direction I was pointing in the last video, and yeah, I got this neat old wall, this neat old gate that goes into this neat old church that's probably closed because all churches are closed when I go to them. I got 3 bells. Look at that. We'll check it out. Well, we're not going to check it out. We can already see by the sign. This is totally a cool old town with cobblestone streets and old walls, and for some reason cars still get to drive on these roads. I don't get it. Ooh, some old houses. That's a big fixer-upper right there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, we've come to the cool part. The place is definitely old. I don't know how old, but it's old. Look at that place right there. It's probably going to cost me to go inside, which means I probably won't go inside, but dang, it looks cool. This is all old, 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 old. Let's get a good picture. Ooh, this looks cool over here too. My kind of places, you know. This is the Plaza Francisco Navarro. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a picture. What's in here? I have no idea. But it's cool. It's all old. I like old. Santillana del Mar is definitely an old place. Yeah, all these places are cool. Of course, it's also a tourist trap because if you look over here, you got people selling t-shirts and more t-shirts, and so clearly a lot of tourists come here. Nope, there's more t-shirts down there, but it is a neat old place. Take a little bit of a look around. Maybe we'll show you more. Maybe we won't. So this is the Plaza Mayor here in Santillana del Mar, and this will probably be our last shot, but it's a pretty cool plaza. I'm going to do a 360 so you can see all the cool buildings and all the cool flowers. And yeah, more than a 360, I'll go up and down buildings. This one over here, I think it's my favorite right there, even though it's got a souvenir shop in it. It's a neat looking building with all the flowers. Ooh, this one's pretty cool too. And so is that one. But you really can't see it because of that right there in the way. Ah, the sun. See you tomorrow.